Geometry, Unit 4, which is Chapter 9 from the book. Section 2, the converse of the Pythagorean theorem. The Pythagorean theorem, so in a right triangle, the sum of the squares of the lengths of the legs equals the square of the hypotenuse. So a squared plus b squared equals c squared. This is what we talked about in the previous section. The converse of the Pythagorean theorem, if the lengths of three sides of a triangle satisfy the Pythagorean theorem, then the triangle is right. So, looking at this thought, the triangle has lengths 3, 4, 5. Is it a right triangle? So does 3 squared plus 4 squared equal 5 squared? So 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16. Does that equal 25, which is 5 squared? It does. So this is a right triangle. Now we can use this same idea to determine whether it's a acute or if it's obtuse. So if it's acute, you end up with a squared plus b squared being greater than c squared. So that's acute. It ends up being obtuse if a squared plus b squared is less than c squared. So that's obtuse. So let's check this problem. A triangle has lengths 8, 7, 12. Is it a right triangle? So does 8 squared plus 7 squared, does it equal 12 squared? Well, let's find out. 8 squared is 64. 7 squared is 49. Does that equal 12 squared, which is 144? So that's 113. That is less than 144. So this is actually an obtuse triangle. It's an obtuse triangle. Triangle has lengths 8, 17, 15. Is this a right triangle? Now be careful. The numbers are not necessarily in the order of a squared, b squared, c squared. C is always the largest side. So c in this case is 17. So 8 squared plus 15 squared. Does this equal 17 squared? All right, so 8 squared is 64. 15 squared is 225. Does this equal 17 squared, which is 289? And it does. 289 equals 289, so it is a right triangle. All right, so let's look at some more simplifying radicals. So we get 4 square root 24. So let's reduce this square root 24 to 12, to 6, to 3. So I simplified that, simplified that, simplified that. So I'm left with 4 times radical 4 times radical 6. So that's 4 times 2 because radical 4 is 2. So it's 8 square root of 6. All right, 6 square root of 6. Well, this we already know reduces to 6. So that's 3 times 6, which is 18. All right, 4 square root of 75. Let's reduce that. That's 3. 25. Well, we know 25 reduces. 4 square root of 25 times square root of 3. So that's 4 times 5, which is 20. Square root of 3. 6 times 27. That's 3 and 9. So 6 square root of 9 times square root of 3. Square root of 9 is 3. So 3 times 6 is 18 square root of 3. And there we go. That is the end of this lesson.